Welcome to How to Build a Fence with Elizabeth Barenis. In October of 2024, Hurricane Milton barreled through St. Petersburg, Florida and destroyed my fence. I used brown tarps to cover the openings until I could figure out what to do. Ultimately, I decided to take on the project myself, so I cleared the yard and dug out the old posts which were broken at ground level. This was the hardest part of the job. Then I installed these new posts. I used a protective sleeve that should make the post last longer. I didn't set the post in concrete because concrete can retain moisture and cause the post to rot faster. And because I live in Florida, the soil is very sandy and the water that gets into the soil just wicks away from the post. So then I installed the rails using 2x4s and screws. And once I had this initial stretch of fence rails done, then I installed the pickets. It's important to measure the placement of the pickets before you even begin in order to get an evenly spaced board-on-board fence. And then I just repeated the process for each section. For this section of the fence, I needed to remove a lot of the brush and branches that were leaning against the old fence. I did this so that the new fence would be straight. Here I am, digging out another one of the old posts and installing a new post. I used string that ran the entire length of the fence to line up the posts. And again, I installed new rails and pickets. My property is on a slope, and so that's one of the reasons that I chose to install a custom picket by picket fence rather than buying the pre-made panels. This way I could accommodate for the slope. The project as a whole was definitely a test of strength, mentally and physically, but it gave me a lot of confidence in what I can do, and just goes to show if you put your mind to something, you can make it happen. I finished up by filling in the gap between the wall and the fence. And here is the completed fence. It's 53 feet long, and once the wood dries, I'll be able to stain or paint it. Thanks for watching, and please head over to my website, elizabethbarenis.com, to see what I do for a full-time living, which is fine art painting.